Of your common hippos, and here's one of the big fellas right at the top there. Look at the size of that beast. And they really struggle with these temperatures because of their size, and they'll certainly go and bathe. I think like us, they get really badly sunburnt. One of the most deadly creatures in Africa.
The last time I was here, he was trying to get over.
One of your little pygmy hippos. Cute little things. They are roughly like quarter of the size of your common hippos, which are making a noise to the right of me, and they have their larger paw. And I can already see from here it's a really nasty browny green colour, and the smell is certainly coming through. That is not a log in there, that is actually Tarpon, who is an 18-year-old pygmy hippo. He might come up for a breath now and again, but pretty much will stay close to the bottom of the water's edge. But his bigger cousin relatives, namely Lola, will be out the back, and they are your common hippos. I think there's Hodor as well. Let's go see and find them. We cannot truly get an half decent close-up of Lola and Hodor, but that is them up there, getting themselves probably a bit of last autumn sun before the temperature starts to drop. Then I suppose they will predominantly keep themselves indoors in their little pool area, but they do use this area down here to bathe in. Yeah, obviously they're sunning themselves, so they're not going to come down here at this moment in time, but this is a pool that they will frequent quite often. Ends up being a bit like a hippo soup, and as you can see, they leave their droppings in it. Luckily enough, we don't have the smell that goes with them usually, because it can certainly get a bit whiffy. The backside, not of water, that'll be coming soon enough, but the backside of hippos. So it's a shame that the fence blocks them out a bit. Some tasty hippo soup with added lumps. I don't think I fancy swimming in that, but they seem to enjoy it. They're actually quite big. Deceptive, there is no viewing point under here that you can see them under the water, but we've seen them years ago in Busch Gardens, and they are huge. Even the little ones. Go on, yawn. Now I know they're pygmy hippos, but that is actually quite huge. I bet you get some lovely crackling off that. That's what my dad would have said anyway. Timing is pretty much everything. And it looks as if, well, it doesn't look as if, it just shows you pretty much right directly in front of you. The hippos are out for a stroll, and they may even go for a dip later. We won't hang around for that, but It's good to see them in full view. Spit me teeth out again. Generally you'd go inside with a god-awful smell, and it's basically a hippo soup. As they're laying with just basically their nostrils for short periods of time above the water. The rest of the time they'll be hunkering down, having a nap, maybe a play fight. But they are huge, and the most dangerous creature I believe that hangs around the waterways in Africa, etc., is not so much a crocodile. These are known to attack man quite regularly. So those are your common hippos. These are your pygmy hippos. Not even quite a subspecies. I think they're a different breed altogether themselves. And they have a little walkway. If I pan out from where the little pygmy hippo is there, and it goes under the bridge there, round the back and into the enclosure there, and they've got their own little swimming area. And they do have use of the little pond down the side here as well. So the hippo's out in their pool, the outside pool that is. It's strange but true, but these are feared more than your crocodiles out in Africa. These do more attacks on boats and people than any other creatures. They come across being quite placid, but I think they're very, very territorial. Extremely powerful jaws, which you'd see if you come up here around Halloween time. They throw a pumpkin to them and they just bite it in half instantly.